You're not kidding, my guy. This gets so old. Hold on, let me turn on my dang headphones so I can hear myself. And so y'all can hear me. There we go. There we go. Now, am I actually connected? Can you hear me through my headphones? Do you hear me through the regular stupid mic? Hmm. Yeah, but it's not the same mic, which is super frustrating, actually. Let me get that sorted. Yeah, sound settings. Now let's hope that we can actually. Okay. Okay, so we're. Okay, good. There we go. We're back onto my actual microphone. Thank goodness. Will my music thing finally freaking load up? No, because it's a freaking forehead. Close out. Start it over. Oh, you know what? I'll have some quiet while I work on this. For now, let's continue these teams, shall we? So, for example, obviously you'll be defeatist because you don't have much of a choice. You can be scrappy so you don't get intimidated. You can be water absorbed. There, easy enough. I've been waiting 3 years for this stupid program to respond, so I don't want to hear it. Go back. Trying to put up music again. Come on, Stream Deck. Why are you lagging? Thank you. Back to stream. All right, now open up Windows Media Loser. Yes, I have to use the old one because the other ones don't play my music. It's very silly. Yeah, I know. We're about to switch over to fan game now. Bam. There we go. Now you can see that I added those abilities. Now we're gonna move back to these teams real quick. Let's give you something that can. I need some more birds. More birds. You're gonna be a Swana. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay, well that was strange. Okay, we're back, and let's see. Oh, come on, music, hurry up. Hmm. Let's see. What else can I add to this team? Kind of add a Halucha. I want to give it to this one though. No, I don't. I don't want to give it a Halucha there. Halucha's a bit crazy this early. I know that sounds wild to say, but like, it's pretty strong. Mm, could give you a jump fluff. So I considered giving it to you, but then there was a Dartrix that existed, and I was much happier with that. Um, some other birds potentially you could give. I don't want to give a Swablu, that's a bit of a waste. Finally. Finally, I have some freaking music. Alright. What font did I say we could add? I freaking forgot already. Wow, I'm stupid. Yeah, Sigilif. Gonna add it here. It's a bit strong, but it's also only got like 90 something special attacks. It's not that strong. Hmm. Give you an Emolga. And a maybe a Delibird. This guy's just on meme mon team. Why did these not end up bold? There. Okay, I think that's all the teams. We're gonna go back to and put in move sets now. First, let's finish up that boss. He's got the moves. We just need to give him the abilities and the items. So, Iron Fist. Take your body and Nitric. Items going to be Lumberry, Yachi Berry, Citrus Berry, Hevia Berry, and Poison Barb. Jolly, Naive, um, Lonely, Timid, and Naughty. There we go. Nah, we don't have Naughty. We're going to go, actually I'm going to go Naive on you too. There you go. My reasoning for that, by the way, a lot of these I want to prioritize speed over damage, because if you had too much emphasis on damage this early in the game, you're going to overwhelm the player. So you've really got to think it through. You can't just throw on adamant, everything. It's a really delicate balancing game that people don't realize. Fake out, fake out, fake out. It's really funny. Let's see. Your ability is going to be Technician. You're going to be Burden, I do believe, or do you get Prankster? Flag gets Prankster, so Torcat's gonna be Intimidate. Soak Scarf, no. Silk Scarf. Wide Lens. Thunder Wave. Yep. Pretty much. And by that point, you should have at least one inner focus mon for the most part. By Payday. Aerial Ace. Main Attack. Quick Attack. Flame Wheel. Double Kick. Bite. There we go. That ought to do the trick. Gonna give you a Lumberry, Jolly, Jolly, Jolly. There's really no reason not to on all of those. Herdier. This is an Intimidate team. Intimidate. Intimidate. Toppleberry. Pashoberry. And Roselli Berry because it's funny. Jolly, Jolly. Well, this is for hard and expert mode, so you won't see the same team in normal mode. So if you have this in you might have competitive in hard mode, but you won't have competitive in expert mode. So I think we're gonna go with Headbutt, Bite, Thunder Fang, Fire Fang, Bite, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang. Then you're gonna go Fire Fang, Rock Tomb, Bite, Accelerock. There we go. Okay, this ability is going to be Punk Rock. Could go Composure, but kind of broken. Actually, though, I want to lead with Magnemite. You know what? No. We'll put it back exactly like I had it. Soundproof. Item is going to be Berry Juice, Hasty Nature, Naive Nature, Shock, Wave, Voice, Thunder Wave, or Self-Destruct. You're gonna have Brine, Icy Wind, Headbutt, Self-Destruct, because I want to. You're gonna have Mega Drain, Sludge, Hidden Power Rock, Leech Seed. I don't remember if this thing is Leech Seed actually. Clear Small. Shockwave, Mirror Shot, Mirror Rush, Hidden Power Grass. That ought to do it for that. Go with Sturdy on you. Berry Juice again. Timid. Ability is Effect Spore. Items going to be Rocky Helmet. Nature is going to be Bold. You're going to be Mild Nature because you're slow as dirt. You're going to have what else do you have? Oblivious. citrus berry, because you have a lot of HP. Cool. See, thinking through these teams while still having like to make them challenging, but not make them so overly busted that you can't beat them. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm just trying to have that balance. All right. That was my snack. Let's continue. Fire breather. Numble. Simple. You're going to have flame body. You're going to have iron fist. Going to have flame charge. Bulldoze. Ancient power. Hidden power grass. Trailblaze. Actually. Flame burst. You're gonna have flame burst. What tried to open now? Flame burst. Water pulse. Power. Yawn. Fake out. Mach punch. Flame wheel. Actually, we're gonna make you blaze. No reason not to. You let iron or Mach punch that deals with takes iron fist into account. So rock tomb. This way you don't have a busted move like thunder punch this early. Dwebble. Sturdy. Red card. Nature. I mean, I could have done that. That would have been dirty, though. I'm trying not to have too much setup this early. This kid is going to be your, like, gatekeeper, though. He's going to have, like, stealth rock. Sticky web. Rock tomb. Bug bite. And then, like, slash, I guess. We're going to give you bulldoze, too. We're going to have bulldoze. Bite. Rock tomb. Quick attack. You're going to have razor leaf. Bug bite. Spore. And dry skin. Arena trap. Yes, this is going to be disgusting. Good luck beating this. Item is going to be you're going to be a jolly nature because yes, you're slow as dirt, but under sticky webs you might have a chance. You're going to have salad berry. You're going to have what else can I give you that would make you halfway decent? I mean, I could give you crab hammer, but that would be stupid. Way too good this early. And there's no like mitigating like middle ground for that. So I'm going to give you a jolly nature as well. Maybe slash. You're gonna be focus band. That's funny. And also because you can easily get around with it, like, but it could also cost you a team member. So who knows? All right, here we are. This guy is gonna be bulldoze. This guy is gonna be air cutter, sludge, mega drain, nitric, citrus berry, citrus berry. Spell correctly, please. Timid nature. You're gonna be adamant nature with a choice scarf. Ability is intimidate. There we go. It's a simple team, but it's a gauntlet. You can't just switch up your team in the middle. Ability is going to be nitric. Item is your nature to be timid though. Fake out, sludge, flame burst, dragon breath, fake out, bullet seed, faint attack, aerial ace. No, we can go, yeah, aerial ace. Let's see. I don't want to give him pickpocket. That doesn't really work out too well. Just gonna want to give him the loaded dice. Jolly nature. What is Nuzleaf's usual ability? Aside from pickpocket. I don't know. Pickpocket would be good if I give like a Tangaberry from it. Nuzleaf has chlorophyll, early bird, pickpocket. Since none of those were relevant, I'll give you early bird. Next time I give you rest instead. To be funny, because rest actually does benefit from early bird. So you take one turn rest and wake up instead of two. It's really wild. Okay. You're going to be intimidate. You're going to be air balloon. You're going to be a sugarberry. Jolly nature with. Right, you have spark. So yeah, only reason I actually Googled it to learn about it because I thought about putting it in at some point, and I was like, you know what? I actually might do it here just kind of for the fun. Rest. It's actually kind of wild. So you got spark, ice fang, bite, quick attack. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Staravia. Item is Gotcha Berry. Nature's Jolly. Go with wing attack, quick attack, steel wing. That's all you need really. Psybeam. Thunder Wave. Icy Wind. And one other. Maybe we can go with like, I don't know. Let's go with fake out here. Faint. Attack. Power up. Punch. Rock Tomb. This kid's actually going to be pretty frustrating. Keep them into Violite. Child Nature. Item is going to be Tonga Berry. Timid Nature. Let's put a Hex on here because it's gross. No, don't want to do Hex. That's broken. Actually like that as it is. I'm gonna leave that as is. These are okay. This is fine. Let's go with a Psybeam, Draining Kiss, Magical Leaf. That's all I want on that too. All right, here we go. Let's take CC Inner Focus. I think. No, we can go with Oh yeah, he has Inner Focus. Let's do that. Focus Band, Jolly. Now we'll go for the lulls. We'll go Naive. Mystic Water. Timid Nature. You're gonna have Citrus Berry, Modest Nature. That's because speed does not help you. You're gonna have a Kiwia Berry, Timid Nature. There we go. You. Pure Power. Poison Touch. Flash Fire. Iron Barbs. Nitric. Cross Poison. Wing Attack. Steel Wing. Roost. Fake Out. Psycho Cut. Force Palm. Rock Tomb. Poison Fang. Bite. Fire Punch. Shadow Sneak. Willow. Wisp. Hex. Flame Burst. Could go Destiny Bomb. That's just wild for that early Pokemon. We can go hit Power Grass though. Bullet Seed, Spike Cannon. No, we'll go Metal Claw. Thunder Wave. Self-Destruct. There we go. Let's see here. Jolly. Adamant. Timid. Sassy. And Jolly. Berry, obviously. Black Sludge, it doesn't benefit too much, that's why I'm doing it. Lumberry, Citrus Berry. There we go. Okay, Sprout Tower's gonna be deadly. Intimidate. You're actually going to be liquid ooze. You're going to be composure. I'm not giving you a whole lot to work with here. Shock wave. Mega drain. Hot pulse. That's all I'm giving. And self-destruct, of course. I love giving monsters that can self-destruct, self-destruct. Fire Fang. Bite. Will-O-Wisp. Thunder Fang. Thunder Fang's not as strong, so it's not quite so bad. Bubble Beam. It's just we're hitting levels now that you can probably see these moves. Bubble Beam. Acid Spray. Icy Wind. And Hex. Because that would be disgusting. Okay. You're going to be a... what do I want? Normal gym. Explosion or self-destruct would be funny. You'll be a Shukaberry. You'll be a Citrus Berry. Jolly. Timid. Timid. There. That way you're not going to be hitting too hard, but hard enough to be scary. And self-destruct won't be anything crazy, because you'll be timid nature. Alright. Aeron's going to be sturdy. You're going to be Rockhead. You're going to be Natural Cure, because this time I don't want you to have adaptability. That'd be way too good. I could give you adaptability and only give you Draining Kiss. Wouldn't be anything too bad, I don't think. Draining Kiss, Mega Drain. Now you can Magical Leaf. Empower Crown. We're gonna go with Dragon Breath, Bite, Fire Fang, Headbutt. Headbutt is there solely to use Rockhead. Because otherwise, the other move is Sheer Force, which I mean we could. Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm gonna go Sheer Force here. That way we can bring ourselves to go. Yeah, let me get Naive on this thing. Where am I getting these letters? All right, you're gonna be timid, of course. You're gonna be adamant. If I can spell, that'd be great. But there we go. It can be Citrus Berry, because Rock Tomb, Metal Claw, Bulldoze, Stealth Rock, because I like to bully people sometimes. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna make you cuss that berry. Here, Thick Fat this time around. Citrus Berry, Adamant, Fake Out, Force, Palm, Rock Tomb, Knockoff. This will be your first knockoff warning. When you're playing in expert mode especially, you will lose items. If they get knocked off, be warned. Fury Attack, Power Trip, Hone Claws, Roost, Hard, Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, Fire Punch, Self-Destruct, Dome, Minerve, Lumberry for you. Jolly nature. We're gonna be sturdy. Custap berry. Adamant, because good lord, Custap explosion needs to happen at least once in this game. And yes, you'll have ghosts available so that if you can get away with predicting that explosion, by all means go for it. Right? Poison. Bang. Aqua Jet. Self-destruct. Confusion. Mirror shot. I'm gonna be side beam instead of confusion. We're at a point now. Hidden power ground. Fake out. Force. Calm acrobatics. And U-turn. Because regenerator. Normal gem. Jolly. Tate. Damp rock. Modest. Sugarberry. Jolly. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's kind of gross. Not gonna lie. It's kind of fun. Okay, so far these look really good. Let's get through this last 3 trainers. I always take care of the bosses first, and then we go back and do the regular trainers. Man. Check on the market real quick. Hope you guys don't mind. I am a day trader as well as other jobs that I do, so we can have fun. Yeah, we're gonna be patient with this run. There's not a lot of movement tonight, friends. I say that started here, went way down, ran right back up there. So I mean, it's not like we're looking at. Okay, so you're gonna hear me ramp for a bit. That's all I need to say about that. All right. Okay. So we're almost done with the Faulkner split. You guys can kind of see how this goes, right? So citrus berry here. You're going to be lumberry, and you're going to be walkenberry. Jolly, jolly, timid. Pluck, rock tomb, bulldoze, roost. Or we can go U-turn, because that would be actually really scary. Double kick, wing, attack. I don't know what other moves this thing gets. Let's look up Flamigo for a second. I'm not familiar with this thing, but I will be in just a second. Okay, double kick and wing attack I kind of predicted. Ooh, it does get payback. That was not incorrect. That feels good to know. What else can I give you? So that would look somewhat fair. Hey, thief. That's not bad. Oh, but thief would be disgusting. Um, this stupid thing is liquidation. That's nuts. How strong is pounce? That was base 50. We can run pounce. Not bad. Okay. So yes, you will run pounce and roost. You are in Bubble Beam, Cutter, Icy Wind, Roost. Wow. Okay, fun. You. Serene Grace, perhaps? Item. Walkenberry. Nature. Modest. Raining Kiss. Air Cutter. Thunder Wave. Roost. It's really gross. I don't really care. Alright, you have Doldrums. Shock. Wave. Grass Knot. Power Water. Bullet Seed. Headbutt. Quick Attack. You turn. You are Aerolate, because you're not good otherwise. Composure, because you're not good otherwise. Icy Wind. Doldrums. Water Pulse. Ice Shard. Tardy Berry. Yachi Berry. No, you have Motor Drive. That's right. All right, thanks for popping in, bud. It's good to see you. Hope you have a good night, and we'll catch you later, okay? Let's see, you're gonna be timid, and I want your item to be a magnet. Oh, no. Let's go Wise Glasses. Don't get a whole lot of those on here. Magic card. You are Hydration, because I'm not going to give you adaptability this early. But I will give you a Walking Berry. Timid. Bubble Beam. Doldrums. Icy Wind. Roost. Psybeam. Doldrums. Charge Beam. And you're gonna be Steel Wing. Pluck. Rock Smash. Roost. Everyone's gonna roost on this team, which is fine. Timid, Jolly. Sturdy. Cuts that berry again. I'm gonna give you spikes instead of roost. Instead of cuts that berry, I'm gonna give you Papa berry. And give you a citrus berry. There we go. That is the entirety of the Faulkner Splow. We missed something. See, so I go back and look. Item. Pasho berry. Shoka berry. No. Walken berry. You're going to be a muscle band. Modest. No. Mild. Modest. Jolly. There we go. Now let's double check all of our teams. Okay, these look good. No items missing, no moves missing. He's intentionally one move because spamming bulldoze with the partner flyer is always fun. I think, oh, we're missing some items. See, again, so I catch it. Yachi berry. Stevia berry. There we go. Everything else should be pretty good, though. Nope. You are a Jolly Nature. I don't know how I missed that. There we go. Right. That is the entirety of the setup. Now we're going to make sure that the code I have in here is good. See, this is what we make sure that everything is set up the way it's supposed to be. See, this was 1, right? That's when that would change? No. So we go 1 here. Yeah, there we go. Mm. 4, 5. So 6, 7. I-80 goes to where? Okay, so we can put a number over this. This is 1, 2. Alright, let's figure out where this code went wrong, because it's very easily can be fixed, but it needs to be fixed like now. That's where it went wrong. 3, 4. There we go. We go back picking up the pieces here. Boom, boom. Yeah, grab that there. Drop it right here. Bam. Bam. I spent a lot of time making sure this works properly, so y'all can buckle up. Bird keeper. Bird keeper. And slap something right here. Give me the fuck. We got it. We're all set. Let's go. All right. So hide all of these because I love you all too much to show you my secrets. But so that's basically the process. Y'all see how we kind of work on these, and yeah, it can be pretty daunting at times, especially because when you get into something like the Morty split. Oh, buddy, the Morty split is one of the biggest splits in the entire game. It never stops. Yeah, so have fun with that one when we get around to that. But for now, we just gotta work on the Bugsy split, which is gonna be a lot easier because we've got around 32. We got the double encounters with the I'm in love with this team, by the way. Flygon being there makes me so happy. Like, I don't know why, but it does. Um, Wait, let me go in and actually change Flygon's evolution level to proper, or what I want it to be. So Trapinch, have it evolve at 24. Have you evolve at 36. Just like I always wanted it to. Because I think it's, wow, alone. I think this thing should evolve sooner, personally. Um, yeah. Let's actually go into Hegemony real quick. Because I want to get Flygon. Okay, we go back to Grueling Gold, grab Pokemon forms. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So I think that should cover that for the most part. Now what I can do, I'll do this later, but we can add in the graphics, we can add in the this stuff. I just wanted to make sure that it was in, because we're adding a new Mega to this update, by the way. Mega Flygon will be making its appearance. It's not a beautiful Mega, it's nothing crazy, but it is an addition. Okay, so next up we have our our trip to got 3 more bosses to build before we do anything else. So let's go ahead and plan these bosses out real quick. So let's start at silver and actually work backwards. Yeah, we're gonna make it so that you can be level cap 36 because he has a Slither Wing at this point. Meaning you should probably have some evolved starters at this point in time. Let me make sure that that's actually here in the game. Y'all can enjoy this fun part. Okay, customize level caps. This one in particular, scroll all the way up to yeah, that's the regular one. I need to go into Grueling Gold scripts, expert mode, script settings, 36. Oh, mini boss is active. There we go. Let's see. Um, I think that should be. Oh, it's still what? Okay. We got that set up. Now let's go back to what I was doing, which is let's plan out these bosses. which you've got petrol, proton, petrol, proton, and silver all to do. First, I want petrol to always be a double mouse, so I'm gonna have him be Wheezing Galler. What's the level cap? 32? Okay, we can live with the level 32 Wheezing, I think. I don't think that's too crazy. I mean, you could actually catch those wild. Maybe not in this game, but in particular, you could catch them wild. Okay, so Wheezing Galler, want him to be up against fighting with a. I don't want it to be neutralizing gas. So it's going to be levitate. Get a. Give him a Torcat. Oh, if we're gonna give him a. There's a good steel type you can give him. What's a steel type we could potentially give him? Oh, we could give him an Excadrill. That'd be fun. That's actually really gross. The crazy thing is it's perfectly legal. Okay. Let's see, what else can we give him? This team's really weak to ground. We need to get some flying or levitate. Yeah, some other crazy flying types. This also team's also weak to water. We need good grass or electric. JK! Yes, I did consider that. This is a doubles team, so that is very possible. Thanks for popping in, Jakey. It's good to see you. And this is our freaking 5th attempt to stream, because good lord, our powers kept going out. I literally had the power go out 4 times. I'm doing okay though. I feel like I'm starting to come under the weather though, which really sucks. But other than that, I'm going pretty good. We're just here reworking Grueling Gold for the big 4.0 update. So we have new expert mode or new hard and expert mode teams, and actually some new normal mode teams too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. How are you? How's everything going? You doing okay? Let's see. What's a good grass type that's intimidating? I could give him. Yeah. It's crazy weather around here lately, man. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing well, bud. Jeez, weird. I actually want to give him a hit. No, I'm not gonna give him Gardevoir. Gardevoir's going to yeah, so Weezing's Fairy already, and I'm gonna give Gardevoir to Ariana. I'm pretty sure anyway. I think I'm gonna save the EQ telepathy spam for the next fight. This is the first time you fight Petrol, and I'm gonna give him high horsepower instead. This dude gets all 6, yeah. This dude gets all 6. So let's actually look at the levels here. Level cap right here is 32, so we're gonna have him like what, 30, 31, 31, 32, 31, 32. I think that should be fine. Level cap's 32, right? Yeah, cap's 32. So let's go back and look at this guy. Let's give that 30 instead. Yeah, by the time you get to this point, you should have him well up to a full team. Um, so, because by then this is heading towards the third gym, or not the third. This is heading towards Bugsy, which is actually Gym 3 now. We've reordered the gyms. You go fight Whitney first. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Um, a lot of fun planning went into that, and yeah, Whitney is now the first gym. So I think it's gonna be a pretty cool change up of the story. Um, I think. See, I think we can go with Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, Whitney's the first gym. Yeah, here I'll show you what she looks like. This is also expert mode, so all gyms are gonna have 6 teams. But yeah, that's her team for gym 1. I'm pretty happy with that team actually. I feel like it does well without it being too busted. Um, I didn't give you a nature, you silly goose. Jolly. See, I would love to, but this thing actually is gonna do pretty decently. The only hang up I'm having is I'm probably gonna change this to a Lumberry actually. Um, double hit is wild now I think about it, but it is expert mode, so I'm just gonna Lumberry. Feels a little more balanced because Silk Scarf double hit probably 2 KOs most of the most of the ones you get at this point. So yeah, let's go back to Bugsy. Um, yeah. Oh, and here's Faulkner's team. He doesn't suck anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with Faulkner's team. That was a fun one to build. Um, I've actually got all the gym leaders built already, so that's yeah, Faulkner's gym 2. It goes Whitney, Faulkner. Nope, because Bugsy is gym 3. It goes Whitney, Faulkner, Bugsy, and then we go back in order. Yeah, I kind of messed with the order a good bit, but it works into the story pretty decently. Um, so yeah, this is gym 2. Bugsy is here for gym 3. Yeah, Bugsy's team is going to be a little cracked, but you should have more than enough resources to beat him by then. So, because I mean, by the time you get to Bugsy, or by the time you get out of Union Cave, you literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 encounters just after leaving Union Cave. So you should be a more than set to go. And then yeah, then after that we go back through the normal setup of the game. You get to Morty. Good lord, I've forgotten the Morty split so long. Here's the Morty's team. I'm really proud of this team actually. I'm really proud of this team because it looks disgusting on the outside, but it's not overly busted. It could be, but it's not. It's gross, isn't it? But like, it's just gross enough that you have to think about it. No, it's not a doubles team. Um, no, it's a pretty gross team though. You're gonna have to plan because you're gonna have to deal with the fact that that goth is Shadow Tag, and there's a Spectre on the team, but there's no like terrain or nothing, so you can probably sucker punch the crap out of it. Yeah, no, I'll. It's a scrafty. I like giving fake outs because it's free damage. Um, Chuck's team is a fun one. This one took some thinking because he's kind of the easiest gem in the current build, but This one looks so much better. This is scary. This is actually a really solid team. Like I'm really, really proud of how this team turned out. Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you go on. I'm gonna take a peek really quick. Just let me know when you're back, and I'm gonna hop onto the and I'll hop back to the Chuck split so you can see. I'm gonna get back to starting up building some of these teams. Route 32. What do I want her to have? She can finally have a Needle King or Needle Queen. But let's go and do levels. Nope, nope. That's right. We're building this team first. Um, let's give you a good water type that's. I could give you a Crawdon, but that's two dark types at the end of this. But we could change that. Give you a Kingler. Hmm. This is a bunch of physical mons. I kind of want a special mon to work with here. Milotic could be a second fairy, so we're not going to do that. Okay, I'm saving Gyarados for Archer. Hmm. Other water types. Could go Quagsire. No, don't want to go with the water ground, not unless I have to. Dang, this is tough. Could go with a Quaxwell, but that'd be I don't know. This is kind of a tough build because at this point in the game, your monster gonna be level 32. That's a pretty good setup for you to be winning here. Um, but it needs to be just hard enough that you have to think for this fight because this fight's gonna be a tough one no matter what. Um, let's see. What do I usually give his team? I could give him a. Normally, I give him a Croc Rock. I think. Yeah, I gave him Croc Rock to go with this Weezing the first time, which was not a bad setup. That's actually a really good combo. Um, Look at the Falkner split. Go back to the Petrol fight or the Proton fight here. What did I give him? He had. Oh, this is kind of a fun team. It's kind of gross, but he's not, the cap's only 22, so that's why. They're 23, so. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty decent team for that. I'm not going to give um, Petrol Crobat when I gave that to him, but I didn't give him. Oh, I didn't give him the other thing, so we can actually go with. Oh, but I liked having Torracat there, and I actually want to change it up a bit. We're not going to go with the same thing, so yeah. We go Excadrill. We can go with cool. Let's go back to looking at the gym teams because this is really gross. This is Chuck's team. His team used to be the easiest to beat, very easily, very very easily. Now look at this. This is so freaking gross, and I love it so much. Because like, yeah, it's mostly run by psychic types, but like, when are you gonna get a psychic type in that's not gonna get annihilated? Like, they're gonna punch through very easily. I could probably pull. Oh yeah, 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 sure. Go and DM that to me. Well, I'm just gonna keep going through these gym teams, kind of see what you think of them. Well, you send me that. Um, I haven't done drafting forever, man. Not since I did your league. Let's go to Jasmine. Here's our first and only doubles gym. And this is a really, really gross team because, yeah, this might be. Ah, there it is. Let's see this grossness real quick. Oh my gosh. No legends, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, you got Selly. Never mind. I see Selly. Um, what are you limited to one legend, I guess? Oh, this is so disgusting. Oh, you got Spectre. Oh, this, okay, got it. I see now. Zerora, Spectrier. My gosh. What kind of drugs is this team on? Ugh, that's so nasty and I love it. Ugh. Bruh, that's so gross. Okay. So speaking of Selly, look at this disgusting team. That's the only type. It's the only gym. Yeah, exactly. So Selly just does not care. Not with the team backed up like that. And look at this disgustingness. Like, holy crap. Because literally this thing will set up Trick Room with its ability. If you're in expert mode, it's permanent. This is the only team, by the way, that has pure typing lean towards its actual typing. This for expert mode, it is dimension shift to auto set Trick Room. In everything that's not expert mode, it will go away after 5 turns. But in expert mode, it'll stay permanent. Moving on to Price, who I spent a decent bit of time building as well, because once again, ice sucks if you don't have inverse. I took off inverse and instead gave him this. It's got he's got snow already set in the gym itself, so every trainer in the gym you fight has snow as well. But good gosh, this team is awesome. I love this team. This team is fun, and this is going to be a hard one. This might be the roadblock for most people, honestly speaking. Price is going to look so much better against his competition. Because, like, for originally, all these other gyms look so much better, and he's had ice, and I had to like get like just ridiculous. But adding these two monsters here literally just changed the whole game. Cynthia, who it takes over Claire's spot. Um, I think I rebuilt her entire team like 3 times and finally came up with this. I'm actually really happy with this team because it's not overly broken, but it is very scary. Um, Plus, there's no typing repeats, which I find very fun. Just kind of interesting. This is a just this can be a really gross team too. You've got to be prepared for the fact that Cynthia's gonna cause you some problems. I could probably stand to give actually I'm gonna give him an assault vest because no one else has one, and yeah, there's no reason not to have it. Lumberry just doesn't fit there. Not when I can put it on literally anyone else, but Babiri Bear is here to catch a stray bullet punch and still be able to kill with flamethrower. Now we go to the Pokemon League. You're gonna have fun with this one. This is gross and disgusting. So, the way the league works is that you've got um, at the very beginning of the game when you first start the game, it player actually becomes a gym leader in Kanto. Um, I'll show you her team in a second. Um, Claire takes over Janine's gym in Kanto. Janine takes over the fighting dojo. It's a whole funny thing. Um, so here's what I'm thinking here. Also, can I remove freaking mental herb from this thing? It's not necessary. We can go with the Culver Berry instead or a Lumberry, actually. Mental herb is not useful because I'm not giving you taunt. So the way that the league works, which is so much fun, there's a random variable set at the beginning of your run, at the beginning of the run, that decides if you will what version of the team you'll face. You will have to face 2 singles and 2 doubles, and it's randomly assigned at the beginning of your run. You'll know which one it is when you get to the league, because there's a guy you can talk to that tells you. But you have to face one of each, or one of these. 2 of these are doubles and 2 of these are singles. And so these are Will's teams. I'm actually gonna zoom out for this so you can see all their sets. Yeah, there's Will's teams. Get back in there. Bonk. Yeah, there's Will's teams. So you got your single team up here. That's a Psychic Surge Speedy team. Then you've got your Trick Room doubles team down here, which is disgusting. Koga's teams. So you got Koga's teams here, which is they're both fast teams, but and they're both kind of ninja themed, but it just depends on how which one you roll. Some of these are pretty. I think it's a pretty decent setup. I'm trying to keep it so that it's not limited to one type, but it certainly looks like a theme at least. Then you've got Bruno's teams, who arguably may be the weakest, but also could just cause you an entire wipe, depending on how you have it set up. Depending on your team and depending on which one you roll, honestly, because Incineroar Zapdos Galar combo lead is gross. Oh yeah, it's really nasty. Um, then you've got Karen's team that actually looks like a freaking nightmare. I was gonna say Bruno finally doesn't suck. That's the thing with the fighting trainers in this game. It's so hard to make them good. Then you've got Karen's team. I'm actually really happy about, but also really is kind of terrifying. Um, Sags, I wanted to give her Mega Gyarados, but I can't do that. Not when I've got a lot of other things to do with this, but like this is a really crazy cool version of it. Because running Prankster plus, I was gonna say doubles are so good. And then you've got Lance's team. Lance's team is disgusting, and I'm very proud of it. Because this took me a long time to think of. I didn't think of. I tried to think of more than just being dragons. I wanted it to be like mythical beasts. So you've got quite a few dragons here. You've got Kyogre, obviously Miraidon. Iron Jugulus is a pretty freaking great one. And see if you run this, if this runs the right way, you can get Kyogre into Miraidon, and suddenly it's like singles teams are hard to build and make them good, but doubles are really really solid. Um, oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, Karen's teams. These are Karen's teams. Lance only gets one team. This is a singles team. Lance only gets one team. He has singles, but this is disgusting because he's going to lead Kyogre, automatically set a brain, and suddenly we have a disgusting mess of this crap. Which you've got free Electro Shot from Archaludon. You've got freaking Swift Swim, Kingdrasep. You've got Thunder on Latios, Hurricane Iron Jugulus, Thunder on Miraidon, and if Miraidon gets the terrain up, it's permanent as well. So Iron Jugulus is boosted with Quark Drive. I mean, it's just gross. Oh, Electro Shot will be boosted as well. I mean, it is so gross. But the thing is that you will have the resources to handle it because there's plenty of your own legends and other crap available. I mean, it's not going to be, you won't be without your resources. I plan the big teams ahead of time so I can go back and plan the encounters to make it fit the bosses. And then I build the regular trainers to kind of help you test whether you got the good encounters or not. Speaking of, once you get to Kanto, have fun not having nightmares. Because this is Brock's team. There's Brock. Kind of want to change the knockoff on you. Yeah, that's Brock. Then each of these have their weather or gimmick or whatever set up in there. Because I wanted Kanto to not be weenies like it was in the good old days. Speaking of weenies, Misty. Oh crap, have fun. I was gonna say there's the good old Misty team. Holy crap. See, then after Misty, let's see what I can figure out. All of Kanto is staying the same. I'm not changing Kanto. I'm just doing Johto right now. And there's Good lord, Lieutenant Surge's gross. I can't believe I forgot about this. Let's see, Sabrina's team, which is good lord, how long is it split? Oh yeah, there's her team, which I did not do a trick room team. I made it a super fast psychic terrain team, which is disgusting and gross and horrifying, and I love it. Um, yeah, this might be one of my favorite teams because it's just fast. It's fast psychic terrain. Then we go to Erica, who may be the weakest. Erica is the weakest encounter for sure, because she's rocking just this. It's like free bird spam plus Arch, except for Archaludon. So I kind of find funny to think that. So yeah. So you go to Claire. Here's Claire's team. Oh, you don't even know about the Gauntlet of Doom. That's right. Claire's team. She's a fairy type trainer now. Not a fairy type trainer. She's a Misty Terrain trainer, which is arguably more horrifying. But yes, she's a Misty Terrain team. Then you get to Blaine, who's permanence on, as you would expect. I mean, all these are built around either a terrain or a weather, so it's not hard to kind of work that one out. Um, there's Blaine's Sun team, which is disgusting and gross. Then we go to Blue. Blue is the only one without an actual, like, legit gimmick, so I gave him a terrifying thought of having Tailwind. And most of his team is slow. So it kind of, yeah, I mean, you have a crap load of good encounters by the time you get to all these anyway. So that's why. Blue has Tailwind, but his team is slow. Like, his fastest mon is literally Urshifu. And you can handle it, and you can set up, I mean, if you're not in expert mode, you can set up, actually, I think you can set up your own Tailwind anyway. I think I gave you Tailwind in expert mode. I can check real quick. Let's look real quick. Did I remove Tailwind? I did not remove. Tailwind is still there. We could probably add it back. Actually, I like Tailwind. Having a Tailwind is kind of a strategic choice. You could do that. Um, let's see. Let's see. Ball. 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 Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Yeah, I think that, yeah, putting Tailwind back is not a bad idea. Okay, so yeah, we're giving him back. You're giving the player back Tailwind so you can use it. Then we get to Red's team. Red's team is by far the scariest thing you'll ever run into. Oh, by the way, here's a back-to-back with your two rivals. Good luck. Oh, by the way, auto set electric terrain into auto set sun. So, nightmare. Then you get to fight good old-fashioned boss Giovanni. But that's not the scary part. The scary part is facing blue. Yeah, blue's team is horrifying. Or red's team is horrifying. Yeah, this guy, the red one. Yeah, his team is way scarier because it's snowing on top of the mountain, and suddenly just like, yeah, woo! It should be insane. He's supposed to be the best trainer in the dang game. Also, here's my team because I'm fun. Here's my team, just just for the fun. Yes, I added in wartime Chamaco or wartime Chamaco just for the fun. I haven't put. Actually, no. I think you're in the Victory Road split. Let's take a look. I think I put you in Victory Road. Let's look. I kept all of the Victory Road trainers. Yeah, here we go. Jakey, this is you. I couldn't make it 6 Heracrosses. I mean, I could. That's not a problem. You'd have to build a team out of it. I was gonna say build a team out of it, and I'll just make them all level 85, and I can put it in here. That's no problem. So I'll clear this out, and we'll run them again. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So I mean, looking at some of these other people's sets, that is, as long as they're legal. I mean, I'll tweak a couple of them to add in some of the new moves if the new moves are better. But yeah, other than that, go nuts. Some of these teams are just gross. This is the grossest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why we have a freaking stall team here. Peek the code real quick. Oh, that's right. I don't have it set to be that yet. That's right. But yeah, pretty cool setup here. Um, so yeah. So we're gonna go back to Bugsy. We're gonna finish building these this team and kind of go to Proton second team. We gotta go to Silver's next rival fight to what's an intimidating water type that's not, what's a strong water type that's not already water dark? We go Basculegion. Kind of think Basculegion wouldn't be a terrible one to have in doubles. Yeah, let's do it. Think I don't know if the player could handle a Basculegion this early though. Oh, that's true. That's very true. Yeah, Ludicolo is perfect actually. Water's just water, which is more what I was looking for too. Okay, yeah, that's really good. I like that. Perfect. Okay, and we've got 2 more months. Oh, I've been taking ideas from chat all night. I always am up for good ideas. That's a great idea. I'm trying to think what else could go well with this team. I'm trying not to be overloaded though, because they're only level 30, between 30 and 32. So I kind of want to give it, some breathing room so that the player has the resources to beat this. But right now this team looks okay. Um, let's think. If I want to give him a dragon just yet, let's think. Let's look at the matchup here so far. What types do we need covered? We got a fairy, we got a steel. Could give him a dragon, but I don't think it's a great idea. Just because it's like, I don't know, a lot of them are dragon crowned for flying. Hmm. Let's think for a minute. Give him Drampa. Grandpa would be hard to handle though this early, I think. But I don't know. They have access to good fighting types. They have access to. Oh God, no. Nah, no, we're not gonna do the telepathy spam just yet. We'll save the telepathy spam for the next fight. For the next time you fight him, because yeah, I want to make sure that this first fight is. Well, it's the first fight. You want it to be an intro to the trainer, not an instant deep dive into a strat that they should be using that would blow the player away. Save that for the end. How about could stand for a psychic type, probably. Uh, sorry. Okay, let's see. What else? How about let's see, a psychic type. It's not Gardevoir. 'Cause we're saving Gardevoir for Ariana. Um, I can give him a Chime go. It's actually not a terrible idea. It's just another ground immune, but that's another fairy. We don't want another fairy. Frick, this is tough. Um, I could go back with Soul Rock. Not a bad toss in the air. Just because I'm going to change their types back to Rock Psychic. They were Rock Psychic and Rock Fire and Rock Fairy for Soul Rock and Lunatone respectively, but actually I think a Rock type. No. Dang man, this is tough. And also this team's kind of already pretty good. I think we just need to add in a. Actually, it might make it only 5 mons. Then we go with 6 the next time around. Let's do that. Let's make it 5 mons this time around. We can get Vigoroth here. Vital Spirit. Tempo. Mold, not Mold Breaker. We want to give you let's give you Mold Breaker this time around. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. Sludge Bomb. Let's see, what else can we do here? You're gonna Fake Out. Fire Fang. U-Turn. And Crunch. You're gonna have Drill Run. Iron Head. Rock Slide. Protect. Let's do Flamethrower here. No, let's do Will-O-Wisp here. And we'll do Bubble Beam, Giga Drain, Icy Wind, Fake Out for you. You're gonna have Kipple. Nah, we're gonna Slash. Shadow Claw. Break. I don't know what I'm thinking when I type at the time. I just autopilot type. We can do work up here. Let's see. All right, I think it's a pretty decent team so far. Items going to be citrus, berry. Nature's going to be bold. Yes, I know about that. Thank you. Take profit. Speaking of, let's look at that. Yep, up 600. Good. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to this. I want you to be jolly. You to be jolly. Timid. Jolly. Okay. Okay, it's not updated yet. It's fine. Okay. I think Lumberry here. Tango berry here. Pasho berry here. Sugar. Yeah, let's go sugar berry here. Or we can go a jack button. Let's go a jack button here. As soon as it gets hit, it gets sent out. Pop out to anything else. Come back in and get another intimidate. I think that's pretty solid. Okay, that's Petrol's team. Jake, if you're still here, what do you think of that team? Oh, I need more coffee. I'm drinking decaf, so I'm not actually going to be awake. Bow, bow, bow. No, I'm gonna go with 5 for the first fight because he's gonna have a second fight really soon. That'll give him a 6th one. So here, speaking of second fight, this guy, we fought him in the Faulkner split. So I'm gonna take his team. We're gonna modify it. And this was his team from Faulkner split. We're going to now put him into this split. We're going to change a couple mods. First off, this is going to become Muckalola. This is also not a double battle. This is going to be Lampent. And I'm also going to put Crobat over here. Alright, hold on just a minute, y'all. We have to scoot, but I will see you.